12 months ago, I'd say I was, working on the tools and, playing football at ECU. Nothing really in between. There wasn't any gym, any site at playing professional football. Again, it was more of a, all right, I'll make money off this and make money off that. Where can I go from here? I think with Richie coming back in, and I had a good relationship with Richie, it was a slight possibility. It was in the back of my mind, will he say, come back and we'll see what we think of you. Obviously being away for a year, you lose a lot of that sharpness you have from training every day. But it sat in the back of my mind, it was, maybe he'll ask back, maybe he won't. It first came from Kenny Lowe. Kenny Lowe was saying, we've spoken to Glory and they've said, there's a possibility of a trial coming up, potentially looking at getting you boys back in the system. It was, I think it was initially a call from Stevie. Stevie initially said, you'll be coming in for this set period of time and, we look forward to seeing you back. It started off with a trial. The 2 weeks it was a hard 2 weeks because I know everyone was obviously fighting for a place being a trial, but it was what got me through Asia. I think the constant training and the playing was, I think, it's almost like an adrenaline, like an excitement to play. But, it was very enjoyable. It was difficult as well being away from home for so long. Well, in some aspects it was similar. So coming up against a big striker maybe, I will try to play in the air, play off you. But the main difference is how quickly you can get punished for a mistake. NPL, they might hit it over the bar, they might trip over the ball. When you're playing against these big players that are on these big wages, they're almost always going to score. You expect them to score. So you make that one mistake, you get heavily punished for it. Unfortunately, that's what we saw in some games. We got punished for it. Oh, he's a good roommate. He's a good roommate. Doesn't make any noise while he sleeps. Keeps to himself. Nice little chat here and there. Clean guy.
AK products?
A little bit, yeah. Likes a little shave here and there with the electric trimmer, comb with the hair, a little brush. Good roommate. Yeah, so I've known Stynes since 14, 15, coming through. It was NTC at the time and going up to 18s through 20s through first team. Played a couple of years with him under the old youth coach. So I know him pretty well. He's a very comfortable roommate. I knew in the build-up to the game that I was starting.
Luke Bodnar makes his A-League debut, replacing Jonathan Aspropotomides at centre-back.
For a first game, I felt pretty confident in myself. It was more excitement than anything. I was just raring to get out there and play, really. Yeah, I was, going off the first game, I was quite confident.
Forward, Arenya is winning the race to the ball. Can he score a second? Bodnar with an important toe-in. That's terrific work from the man on A-League debut.
And obviously, the second one didn't go our way. As a team, we didn't perform the best. But then I got another 2 off the bench, and I thought, I would perform then. I wasn't bad, but I'm looking forward to, the next coming games. Hope to get maybe another 4 or 5. Get 9 or 10 for the end of the season. And look forward from there. Oh, it means a lot, seeing your friends, your family cheering you from the sides. I have this chat with my dad sometimes, we're going, how was your day? Talk about your day, and he's going, oh, how was work kicking the ball at the park? Your mates, it gives me a bit of stick that, I'm playing football for a job, but definitely love it. Oh, I think the voice has ran out. It's not so American anymore. She's got the accent there, but it's not as clear. It has toned down a little bit. Not like it used to be when I was 15, 16, and the only thing you're hearing when you're watching the video back or when you're playing is just hearing my mum go Glory, go Glory, I'd say probably Kilkenny, as well as a coach, Chris Coyne, him being a defensive player. I'd say he's the most defensive player out of all the coaches. Hearing his opinion and on things like positioning, on decision making, helps me a lot. So we moved from the US. I lived from there from when I was 4 to about 10. Came back late November of 2010. So I only started watching probably when I was 12 or 13. Don't really remember past then, but by the time then I was, playing in the NTC, playing at local clubs, and started going to the games. Actually, when I was 15 was my first year with under Kenny. It was with the A-League. I wasn't signed or anything. It was just on a youth at the time. But watching Alex Grant, your Shane Lowry, your Reece Williams, all at the time. I had a lot of experienced centre backs in front of me, a lot to learn off. You know, obviously right now we've got a few younger defenders, but you know, we've got Darryl, we've got Basti. You know, try to learn as much off them as I can.